First things first, I'd like to apologize for the lack of content and updates when it comes to esports boxing club. Normally, when something comes up with a game, I try my best to keep you guys updated on it. And lately, I haven't really been keeping you guys updated for the past couple months now, so I apologize. But the biggest update for the game right now is, as you guys can tell by the title, is the change of the name. It's no longer called Esports Boxing Club. Now the game will be called Undisputed. Undisputed. Single word, undisputed. No longer ESBC or Esports Boxing Club. They recently changed it. If you follow, I guess now Undisputed on social media on Twitter at Play Undisputed. Um, they changed the name, and it says right here, Undisputed, a cutting-edge boxing video game by Steel City Interactive, coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. There's this 1 minute clip of the founder and creator of, I guess, Steel City, who explaining why the change in name. Basically, he mentioned how people are asking all these questions, like, is it only multiplayer? Is it online? Is it competitive? This and that. Because if you guys don't know, esports is associated to the, video game sports industry. When you say esports, electronic sports, I think that's what the E stands for. Correct me if I'm wrong. So at first, I was too asking those questions, like, esports, isn't that like esports, like competitive video games? But the name has grown to me, Esports Boxing Club, over the past couple of years, and I'm so used to it. But with that being said, Undisputed is a name that will, in my opinion, help the game grow more. I think it will put the game out there more to people who aren't really following the game right now. Because not many people are following Esports Boxing Club right now. I mean, look at their Twitter account, 50,000, almost 50,000 followers. So not many people are associated with the name Esports Boxing Club yet. But when it's time for the release, I'm sure more people will be talking about it, and people will be saying, "Have you played Undisputed?" It's just easier to say. It's easier to roll with the tongue. So yeah, I think it's a good marketing move. But I'm sure a lot of people out there who are already so used to the name Esports Boxing Club don't like this. But I think it's a good marketing move, because at the end of the day, it's not us, the hardcore boxing fans slash video game players, who are buying this game. I mean, we will buy the game no matter what. They have to market it to the casual fan base, just similar to when it comes to boxing. You just can't market it to the big hardcore boxing fans. You got to market it to the casual fan base, who are the ones, mainly buying video games. People who just want to go home, play one or two games, not necessarily play competitively. So I think Undisputed is a good name. They can put Canelo right there in the smack in the middle of the cover, and I think people will will understand that it's a boxing game. Canelo with boxing gloves and all that. I think if they do that, I think the game should be able to sell if they put Canelo in the face of the cover. Well, not just Canelo. Maybe they can put several fighters from different regions. Mexico will obviously see Canelo, and a lot of Mexican Americans or Mexicans will see that, and they're like, "Oh shit, it's a boxing game." Or in the UK, you put Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua, and people will think that's a boxing game. Or here in the US, like Deontay Wilder or Terrence Crawford, if you put him in the front, put one of them in the front, people will think it's a boxing game. Obviously, if they put like them in boxing gloves and all that. So yeah, it's not a bad move. It's a good marketing move. It's a good smart marketing move, and now now we just got to get used to calling it Undisputed instead of Esports Boxing Club. So farewell to the name Esports Boxing Club until next time, or never. And the updates that I'm talking about earlier, like this one, like before the Triple G Canelo fight, they released some footage of Canelo, this time with a beard. You know how he looks like with a beard. The original reveal of Canelo, he had no beard, but now he has a beard. Um, oh my god, some of these guys are pretty good at editing. Also, this one where it shows Sonny Edwards taunting, doing a little elite shuffle right there. Pretty cool that they add taunts. They showed Jono Corral, not very popular, but definitely looks better. Oh, what the heck happened? My website thing's messing up. Um, they showed Ebony Bridges, her model's looking good. Um, and they add the malls and all that too. Huh. Interesting. What the heck, man? When I'm trying to press X or when I'm exiting stuff out, it doesn't properly back me out. Oh, and they showed Katie Taylor, her fighter model. It's looking good. It's looking really good. Also, Alexander Usyk, his fighter model. It looks like his fighter model looks more of his cruiserweight model. Doesn't look super, big Usyk, but man, the details pretty good. Pretty good. I'm actually just seeing this for the first time. I mean, I saw them, but I've never looked at it like up close view. They showed Nigel Benn. I mean, look at that, man. Look at the lighting too. Yo, this is some good. I'm pretty sure I saw all this stuff because I liked it, but this is my first time looking at it up close. Everything I talked about Ryan Garcia before. And to those who don't know, Boxing Fanatico now is their social media manager, I think. So yeah, he's doing a good job over there at Still City. Started off making YouTube videos, man. Now he's right there working for a video game developer. Pretty cool stuff. So, anyway, um, wait, what the heck? Undisputed Boxing. There we go. So yeah, that's it. They're called now Undisputed. So keep that in mind when you decide to buy the game. It's no longer called Esports Boxing Club. It's now called Undisputed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for listening and watching, and like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.